Good morning, Namo Buddhaya, to all executive committees and members of Theravada Buddhist Council of Malaysia. We meet again this AGM. I hope you are doing well in your own community, Buddhist centers in respective states after MCO. I wish to create an awareness of how we Buddhists revitalizing or sustaining the Buddha Sasana in Malaysia. With the advanced technology, people are busy occupying with social media, AI interaction, and online games. As a result, less and less people, they don't really bother and showing no interest at all to Buddhism. We must now wake up to face this true reality. When I talk about Buddhists, I refer to both monastic as well as to lay community. The number of both Sangha members and laities are getting less in number nowadays. And I visited some temples and monasteries. I found people are getting less in number and showing no interest in Dhamma learning, nor in the meditation practice. And I quote from the Mahaparinibbana Suttas, quoted from Digha Nikaya. The Buddha says that he will not pass away until he had established members of each of the fourfold assemblies are wise and well-trained, and that they are also self-confident, be able to refute rival doctrine, and can teach the Dhamma. And this established fourfold assemblies are bhikkhus, bhikkhunis, lay upasaka, and lay upasika. So in my understanding, the Buddha intention is to establish a learned group of fourfold assembly of disciples to study, to practice, to teach, and to promote the Dhamma together. So Sangha members and laymen should come together and responsible to promote the Dhamma. Education, which defined in Buddhism as learning, cultivation, and realization. They are of tremendous importance for both Sangha members and laity if for Buddhism to grow and prosperous. So in the traditional view, is that a Buddhist monk are solely responsible for the upholder of Dhamma if there is no any participation from the lay people, then this contradicts with the Buddha's last message in the Mahaparinibbana Suttas. That is, the Buddha will not pass away until he had established members of each of the fourfold assemblies are wise and well-trained, confident, and can teach the Dhamma. So in the past, Buddhism disappeared for many reasons. One is the ignorant. They don't care, by the support of the lay people. They think that it is only the Sangha responsibility to uphold the Dhamma, to their own self-practice, and to teach the Dhammas, to preside over various Dhamma assemblies. So in the eyes of many lay people, Sangha members are just only to uphold the Dhamma, and lay people don't involve. And because of this reason, lay people has less concern with the affairs of the Sangha community. So when the foreign invaders invaded India, and because of the fragile relationship between the Sanghas and laity, these foreign invaders took this opportunity to burn temples and to kill Sangha monastic members, like in the ancient India, Nalanda University. Many monks were killed, buildings were destroyed. Then Indian Buddhism was declining. Why? Because there were no lay Buddhists outside the temples to protest and to protect them. So this is a result of less cooperation between Sangha members and laity. Master Yi Ching, a Chinese traveler, described this when he arrived in India at the end of the 7th century AD. Master Yi Ching said, "The temples are rich. Their storehouses are full of corn, countless servants, and the treasury is full of gold and jewelry. These temples do not need any support from the lay people." And the same situation happened also in Sumatra. From the 6th to the 11th century, Sumatra was the center of Buddhism in the world. And there were many outstanding Buddhist monks, such as Dharmakriti, Atisa, and so on. But later, Buddhism was also declined too, according to the analysis of one of the Muslim scholars. It is because the monk was self-enclosed in the temple, isolated from the world, not caring the society. Monks were not bothering what's happening outside temples. The same also happens in Korea. Buddhism was declined too in Korea because temples are situated far from the city. They lived in the mountain and they have less interaction with the outside lay community in the city. So as a result, city people turn to other religion. So you can see the importance of coexistence of the Sangha and the laity. Just like the chair with 4 legs, if 2 legs are broken, the chair also fall down. The Buddha says monks and laity must come together to uphold and to propagate Buddhism, and it is indeed very much relevant and necessary in this modern era. So the Buddha's goal was to develop a fourfold community of disciples, ordained and the lay community, who were well educated in the Dharma, who practiced fully and who thought it and learned it from each other. So in the modern time, right, Buddhism has now developed into an all-encompassing institution, which means that bhikkhus, bhikkhunis, lay upasakas and lay upasikas should come together to help spread Buddhism. So in the times of the Buddha, we find a close relationship between monks and the laymen. And this was also the most prosperous era of Buddhism. And I wish to quote 2 examples that bhikkhus, bhikkhunis, lay upasakas and lay upasikas members equally practice the Dhamma. Lay upasakas and upasikas are not only made offering to the monks and the temple, they also study the Buddha Dharma. They led others to study the Buddha Dharma as well, and also promoted the Dharma and do the practice of meditation. The first example, the lay upasakas, Chitta, who was praised by the Buddhas as the foremost among the lay community to spread the Dhamma. He not only made offering to the Sangha community, but also propagated the Dhamma and taught 500 lay people to convert to Buddhism. He also taught monks the Dhamma, explaining to them the profound teachings of Buddhism. Not only that, he also had a debate with Niganta, the leader of Jainism, and the opponent was speechless. He himself also attained the Anagami. And the second example, Hataka, is also another prominent lay upasakas. He is known for attracting people to come to see the Buddhas and learn the Dhamma. He led 500 lay people to see the Buddhas and taking refuge in the Triple Gems. Buddha asked him how he attracts so many people to study Buddhism. Hataka said, he attracted people to Buddhism with generosity, loving and kind words, beneficial action, and spiritual fellowship or friendship. Brahma Vihara Monastery provides a platform of spiritual friendship practice for both Sanghas and lay people to learn and to practice the Dhamma together. So during this coming Vasa rain retreat, we provide 3 months of bhikkhus training with the themes meditation practice and studies of Dhamma Vinaya, as well as courses, meditation courses for lay people to come to experience a 3-month monastery stay. And of course, for those who cannot come for 3 months, they can come for 10 days meditation retreat. At 3 consecutive months, this surely will enhance the spiritual friendship between the Sangha members and the lay people. I hope our Buddhist leaders and members can join hands with Sangha members, right, to organize Dhamma learning, practicing together for the good and progress of Buddhasasana in our community. And we together carry on the Dhamma missionary works for the development and long-lasting of the Buddhasasana. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu.